Hey guys, name's Fen. Let's play a thing. This is Bad Debts. I figured I'd play this because I enjoyed Bad Debts when I played it, so I figured I'd play this. This is the story. You guys can read this if you like, but essentially, we are stealing a letter of debt so that a guy doesn't wring another guy's neck to collect a debt somehow. I don't know why he couldn't just remember it, but then we wouldn't have one of the greatest rooftop missions ever. Let's go. Tim says his letter of debt is held by Marcus, a wealthy usurer. Find an entrance into the usurer's house and recover the letter. Downlock may not look too wealthy, but you're positive you can collect at least 2,400 loot this night. Don't kill any unarmed people. When your other objectives have been accomplished, leave Downlock Quarter. Well, sounds quite simple. Sounds even completely boring. It's a tip for 600... Oh no, it's a tip for 50 pounds, which is a little heavy to carry, but hey, whatevs. Already kind of well equipped. I guess I'll just kind of do that. Sounds good. Now, this mission is by Melan, or Melan, or whatever, which is a guy who I have noticed recently that I have accidentally called she in one of my Dark Mod videos. I'm very sorry about that. The problem is there was this one thread on the forum that for some reason someone said he was female, and then right after that post there was another one correcting it, but I stopped reading the thread right before that post happened, so I walked away with a stupid impression. Now that that bit of trivia is out of the way, I can read what I believe to be an amusing readable in here. But first let's collect some. I'm sure these are totally intended. What are you talking about? Power station note. Plemons, I received a bunch of these new lighters from the department, and sure enough, they're a waste of good money. Get this, they cost 40 each, and usually burn for such an abominably short time that once you light one, you'd better start fishing for another already. And the light, there's nothing close to a decent lantern or even those torches the poor buggers in the lower locks must endure. If at least they could be used to light things proper. But no, that's out, because once the damp gets into them, good luck trying to accomplish anything. I wonder who was the wise guy who came up with the idea, or how much he slipped to the paper pushers to get it approved. I'd bet they will be peddling off this crap to gullible taffers by the boxful in a year. Better yet, the clowns in charge of the department will stick a lit one down a barrack to check for gas leaks. I'd pay to see that. P.S. Moriarty was around the afternoon, whining as usual about the way the network in Downlock is organized. And again, I couldn't make sense of his fancy talk. Do me a favor and lug him up to fix whatever he wants done this time. I left you my spare key at the station. Use it if you need to. Or actually, just forget him. He's gone to talk with that guy about the underground power station, and I'm sure by the time he comes back it'll be too late anyway. Well then, this mission is highly known for having lots of delicious rooftop action, and for having this aesthetic of Thief 1 is Melan. I don't want to call him Melan, because that just sounds stupid. Like, you know, it sounds like some sort of strange, kid-friendly insult. You Melan. Except possibly not kid-friendly at all, but it's kind of like saying you tit, except Americanized instead of Britishized. We all three get to act like melons for quite substantial fees. Anyway, yes, so, you know, although the visuals may not bowl you over at first glance, I will advise trying this out or sticking with it or, you know, doing a thing, because it is very, very, very fun, at least to me. And I think these guards don't notice me unless I do anything stupid, such as poking their eye out with a log. All guards love log. Yeah, they even kind of look like Thief 1 guards, I think. Well, I don't know. They might be upgraded from a pack or something, but yeah, it's got that real, you know, ambiance of the first game, which is just something I keep repeating over and over. So, oh man, oh man, oh man. Actually, it's pretty bright and I can barely see anything. But that's cool, because bears are awesome. They go grumph and goo and act sort of weird. And that's great. I love people that act sort of weird. So, I got a tip and I refused to read it. So my objectives are just to sort of do a thing, but I gotta kind of explore. So let's read the tip. Word is that a certain taverner on Whelmin Street has grown fat and wealthy on the merchants who deal in the low courts, and was seen drinking from fine golden cups when customers were scarce. It is also said that the man is involved in dark espionage, and accordingly reimbursed by powers best left undiscussed, such as Cthulhu. So I think I might still be okay on the streets, maybe? I don't know if I'm supposed to go in here, though. Wine and spirits served on night. I guess I am. Hey, I'm here for some wine and spirits. Please allow me to rip it out of your cold, dead body. I probably can't take this.
He's armed!
Seems a bit difficult. I'm just gonna have to wait. Oh, that's so difficult. Oh, waiting. Oh. Also, I might not be able to be seen by that guy. Nope. You may be wondering that with so much good rooftop action supposedly in this refrigerator, why I'm here on the ground. Well, shut up. Alright, I am so over this guy, gal pal. So then I'm gonna take this, much easier pickings. And nobody cares, because the pickings are easy. So, you may wonder that if there's so much good rooftop action supposedly in store, why am I in the basement? Well, shut up. Because you gotta go down if you want to get up. And other such phrases that were said in 90s dance songs that are probably extraordinarily sexual, but who knew that when they listened as a kid? Well, not me, because freaking seriously, I was just like, yeah, it goes boots, 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 and sounds great. Why am I here? I must be to get some moss arrows. How pointless. Well, with the certainty that I've alerted somebody with clicking and clacking, I will therefore make my exit from this place, and yeah. You may wonder why I'm overusing a meme phrase that I just made up. Well, wonder no longer, because here we are, sort of slightly on the ground. Maybe not on the rooftops, maybe on the pipe tops, but that's better than that filthy old, grubby old, dirty old ground. I tell you that much. I would never have delicious, vicious, absolutely horribly inappropriate sexual intercourse with that ground. I tell you what, I don't even know how to pronounce words that refer to inappropriate things. You can tell they're inappropriate because this is the internet, and it's a very nice place full of bunny rabbits and other nice animals who don't eat other animals for fun and profit. Well, there's the get your tooth ripped out and have your gums bleed in several rows bar. Semi-true story. Look it up, brah. It's funny how you can call your pals brah as if they're something that goes over the pair of breasts. I guess that would be a fun thing to be called if you were a brah who had absolutely no taste in what he said. My god, am I repressed or something? I'm constantly making filthy things that would be jokes if they were actually funny. What's wrong with me? I remember this place, though. I think there's a guy right here. Oh, I thought there was a guy just sort of staring out, but I guess he's not staring so much as walking to get some exercise. That's nice. Random thought, I wish I had a dedicated mantle key in this engine. Random thought, end quote, but I don't. I've played this several times, but I can't quite remember when I'm going. Oh, hey, this is a freaking awesome, amazing place that's somehow a dead, spooky place right in the middle of town. Kind of like the Necromancer's Spire. It's nice inspiration there. The Sorcerer Scarmangades, or whatever. Bother his entombment not, for he who falls from righteousness shall doubtless rise up against his judgment. Oh, I will not bother his entombment. Or I will, because, seriously, but you see, I've forgotten how to bother somebody's entombment. It's rather embarrassing. I think you have to... Oh, I probably have to shoot an arrow down or something. I don't remember whatsoever. Yeah, I don't remember. I'll have to come back to that later when my brain starts functioning again. Maybe that door has something to do with it. Except, no, this is kind of a new look. Not like Thief 1, except maybe not at all, but hey... Forgetfulness is as good as innovation. Oh, that sounds like a phrase. I think one can get down here without getting hurt. It's going to be difficult. We're going to have to play some tunes while we take a guy's eyeball out and have very odd Gilliamation female persuasion people run in front of his eyes. It'd be great. I guess this is the Aladdin Plaza. I don't know why I call it that, but these are clearly stereotypically Arabian of the old age, and so if you're from Arabia, if that's even a place, then you better come and strangle me for being an ignorant North American who does not even know what the geography is. But that's okay, because I make moolah on the internet from playing games. And, one could scarcely ask for a better life. Once again, I seem to be on the crappy old ground, though. Ain't no lovin' here. but lots of half-stepping, however, and, you know, full-stepping, and possibly with these guards even double-stepping. First time I played this, I didn't realize these guys were friendly. It kind of removes the challenge, but don't you worry, that will all change eventually, as you may have guessed. But unfortunately, with one of these missions that's fun instead of good-looking, there's not much to comment on about things that are going on, so instead I have to babble senselessly, which will please some people. As you all know, I'm extremely good at pleasing. You can tell that I am because I sound really, really, really creepy, thus negating any actual abilities I may or may not have, because in the end I'm still going to sound creepy, thus ruining the mood. Oh my god. This is the mission where I pretty much just talk about sex and sexuality for the entire thing instead of the mission. I wasn't honestly expecting to do that, but, well, some things in life are unexpected. Such as having a big old boulder crush your face and then you stay there for 2 years until you become a skeleton and then make a very, very dark sequel. I don't think I have a key, but hey. It's time I looked upwards. Problem is, real life light is again making that kind of impossible for me to do that most gracious act of seeing things, so I have to kind of squint and sprint. Is that wood? Probably not. Also, you can't shoot rope arrows or any arrows without people noticing you, even if they're not normally supposed to. How odd. I think I got ahead of myself as far as locations go. You can get in there, as you may notice, but I always forget how. It's kind of crazy. Well, here's some stair-looking things. Let's see if I can't get up this way. Is that wood? Well, might be. Let me just give it a shot. Oh man. I gave love a try and was richly rewarded with 10 children and no money. I'm such a cynic. Well, that'll teach me. Well, here we are. Back at the, nice time land, so, yeah. Perhaps this mission is not the best for an LP, but it's too late now. I can literally not ever stop. Mystic heart, please. Oh, I seem to have a bad cough. Yeah, there's a guy walking around here, isn't there? Whoa. Playing it correctly. But nah. It's more fun to have him come here and just hit me right in the face. Hit me right in the face. My man. Pokey. You are my man. Oh, I see. You're my man now, dog. He does look out the window sometimes. How it all begins to make some sensory perception. What? There's no reason to even come back here? Are you serious, man? Is that loot? No. Well, what is the point? These, possibly. I'm guessing maybe there's something up in the rafters. Well, oh yeah, there actually freaking is. Freaking finally, some guy freaked a lot and put a freaking loot on the left. Alright. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, that was close. But I got it. Ooh, and I'm even full dark. And there's a cute little horned devil baby eating a blouse. Or blouse, or whatever. Anyway, the sequel to this mission, well, no, it's not really a sequel, but I don't know. It's called Disorientation, and it's Cyberic's favorite mission, and I guess I'm gonna play that at some point, because, he didn't. The freaking lazy bastard. Oh my god! Because friends let friends blatantly insult them, apparently. Don't listen to me for your lessons. I'm not a good guy. Well, I am a good guy. I'm a bad guy. What am I even saying? I need to get off the streets or I'm gonna go crazy. 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 I'm a bad guy. I'm a good guy. I'm evil. I'm gonna destroy this whole town with a nuclear atomic bomb. not a non-nuclear bomb, but a really blowing up kind of bomb. It's gonna be great. Ooh. Wow. Okay, sane again. Well, this roof seems to be convenient. I guess I'll, yeah. Not good enough action, but at least it's better than, Zealot's Hollow where there's too much action. Whoa, hey. That's the taupe fish? Really? It's here? I worship your dope fish. Yeah, I thought okay. I thought this was in a totally different location that was massively hard to get to and required crate stacking, but maybe New Dark makes it easier. But yeah, I thought this was in a totally different location. No wonder I never found it. Wow, that's awesome. Well, that's that, I guess. Maybe you didn't used to be able to mantle on torches or something. Yeah, I don't know. Can I? Probably can't. Oh, I can. One gets the impression this is slightly weird. Yeah, I don't know. New Dark's new mantling might ruin this and or make it better. But hey, you may indeed think the gameplay is a bit spoiled by those guys being friendly, but yeah, you can make them not friendly, possibly if you wish. Oh man, here's back kind of where I started, on those big old long hair having rooftops. What hippies? I don't remember where I'm going. It's great. But in Let's Plays, you don't have to talk all the time. Just knowing that it is me playing is undoubtedly enough to make all the ladies and the fellas throw a block party in celebration. Clearly. Do I want to go down here or do I not? Oh. What? Oh, this is different. Maybe I should use a rope arrow. That sounds like it could be a prudent thing to do instead of being completely stupid and not using one. I mean, I could put it up here, then I wouldn't be able to retrieve it, except I guess I blatantly would, so what's my problem even? Oh yeah, see, I thought this was that place in the cellar, and that I missed some gold, and I was about to berate myself with great justice, but unfortunately, the just don't get any sleep these days. Well, that was fun. The fun, quote-unquote, quirks of the engine are still alive and well. Oh, this is the cellar place, right? Yeah. Well, never mind that, lad. Also, this is a map that I never bothered to look at. It's down lock and lower locks. I guess there's all kinds of gates, and there's the Hammerick Seminary and the Usurer's House, Fiend Nevily Glurded, and there's, yeah. This map is hard to interpret, but so said the readme, so nobody can touch a finger against it. Oh, man. You may wonder why I keep playing missions that I want to play instead of listening to suggestions. This is because I'm a complete jerk. Oh my god, it's a gas arrow? Burning fuel as gasoline, wasting it in a fireplace instead of wasting it in a fast car that you're gonna crash and die immediately because you're driving up on the sidewalk? Inconceivable. I thought there was some secret here, but it must be elsewhere. Maybe it's over there. How do I get over there? How do I get over there is, of course, the great strength of this mission. It is the question that is always posed. How do I get over there? And then you figure it out and it's awesome. Perhaps like this. Ah, yes. Don't know if I'm breaking things, but, well, breaking is a must when you're a rebel like me. That is a little bit opaque, perhaps too much so. Wah! Yes, wah! That's my awesome way to do things. Okay, I gets the feeling like I might wish to have some holy water or something like that in order to get rid of that guy, but maybe not. Maybe not. Well, maybe, Alright, that guy can just stand there. Meanwhile, I think I might leave it here. So, see you guys later. And donuts, cakes, I will use them as bomb ingredients.